Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's PewDiePie. I believe now that I finally finished For Whom the Bells Toll, I can do the DLC quest. It's about fucking time. Finally swapped out old pebbles for red herring. I partially regret it, partially don't. Oh, it says right on Trotsky Castle, I see. Vagrant's Hut. Not really sure what to expect from this quest other than the fact that I can paint shields, which is very cool, but can't pretend like I'm all too excited for that. Not sure why my charisma is red.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Very well. Aye, you'll convince me with that price. Thank you, sir. And come again.
Oh yeah, I can sell my other shit. Night spell. Don't need that, and don't need that. Alrighty.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Very well. Aye, you'll convince me with that price. I was glad to be of help to you, good sir. Without anyone noticing. Exactly.
So, one more thing. I really want to clean this off. It's been dirty forever. I think the only way I can is actually going to a pond and using soap. I'm going to be completely real. In my 250 hours or somewhere as close to that of playing this game, not once have I used that mechanic. I'm a dirtball in this game and in real life. I think possibly I can just do it here. Maybe, hopefully, no. I don't think so.
Let's talk about the price.
Well, I suppose we can... Aye. Great.
Aye.
To be of service. Take care, sir.
Alright, without further ado, let's find this bastard. I'm not sure what the hell to expect from this guy, other than him using big words I understand and him talking a lot. I haven't watched any gameplay of it whatsoever. Don't know much about the story, whether it's going to be good or not. I just have the feeling from the enigmatic word being used. Let me see. Okay, so I want to go down to the... Not you. Already close by there. Also, I'm trying to remember exactly where the body was found. I suppose I have time to get it. It might be right up here. There's a guy that has a book that annoying Miller Krezel wants. Don't particularly want to do the quest, but it's just sitting there, my journal, so my OCD ass has to get rid of it. OCD and ADHD, if you couldn't tell. So I'm looking for a Vagrant's hut as well. Okay, one thing at a time, Cole. One thing at a time. That'll make my life a lot easier. Up here. Oh, guess not. I feel like it's up here. Yep, there we go.
You must be Nick Vard, eh? Poor wretch.
Poor wretch. Forget what even happened to this guy. Okay, now I don't care. You don't have my book. What the hell, dude? There it is. Lightbringer Secrets.
Sand-coloured cover, embossed. That'll be the book Krezel wants, but it's quite ordinary. Apart from being covered in shit.
I'll return it to him once I'm close in the area. Now I'm gonna focus on helping this mysterious artist.
Quick!
Alright, that should be the Vagrant's hut. That's on the map that I haven't discovered yet. There we go. Perhaps there's something worthwhile in there. Might as well go check. Definitely want to equip all this crap so I'm not raging once I realize I don't have it equipped. I like to look at this, but at first I did, but now I don't know. I prefer just to have my chainmail. It's more of an aesthetic look for me. Please tell me I didn't get myself stuck. Thank God. Oh, how did I miss that? Interesting. Alright, anyways, keep getting sidetracked. So across from this field, I will find the enigmatic artist. I'm probably butchering the hell out of that word. Nope. Hearing voices. It's a sign that I'm getting closer. Where the hell is that voice coming from? Is that... It looks like him.
Yeah. My fault again. Of course. Tried everything, you know. It's hopeless. For God's sake. Can't you be quiet even for a moment? I never gave up. I just wanted to get out of here. Don't you play games with me. You can count yourself lucky I'm tied up. What a stroke of luck. You turned up just at the right moment, lad.
What are you doing here?
Well, nothing much. I was standing around when someone decided to tie a tree to me. It's awful. Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever?
Would you be so kind?
Sure. Why not?
It's lucky you happened to pass by when you did, lad.
Here we
I
go.
hate to think what beasts might be lurking in that forest. I'm, watching your back, friend. You can count on that.
Time to fist fight some whoops. This is a bad idea.
Beasts. Man against wild beast. Make a painting. Don't let them bite you. I've heard it hurts. Will you untie me, please?
That was easier than I thought it'll be. Or not. Okay.
It's not easy to talk with my hands bound. Could you please untie me? Oh, thank you, lad. I'd like to embrace you now that I finally can.
That's all right.
What do they call you?
Henry of Skalitz. And you are...
Magister Voiticus ex Aridus. A pleasure to meet you, Henry.
You've got a pretty strange name, I'll tell you that.
It's Latin, but you can call me Voiter if you like. It's not really my name, but what does it matter?
What were you doing with that skull? Was it my imagination, or were you talking to it?
Well, sometimes I just do that to sort out my thoughts. Better than talking to myself, don't you think?
There might be something to that. Just recently, I was talking to a ram.
I hope you were only talking.
Hey yo.
Where did you actually get that skull?
Let's say it's my personal muse. It notices things I can't see and tells me about them so I can paint them. I'm a painter, you see? And apart from a few unpleasant moments lately, I spend most of my time over there at the castle.
And you were looking for inspiration by the tree, or what?
Of course not. I ended up there partly because of my own curiosity, and partly, because of the rash nature of others.
Do you always talk this vaguely?
Only when I'm trying to look imposing. You know, with my hands tied behind my back, I didn't make the best first impression, and I'd like to make up for it.
Believe it or not, I've had even stranger encounters.
Really? Then you have to tell me about them, but preferably another time and place.
So what is your name then? Voita, or that Voiti something?
Well, that depends on who I'm talking to and where. But for you, I'm simply Voita. Nothing else is worth mentioning, or appropriate to say.
So you work at Trotsky? What exactly do you do there?
What would a painter do? With brush and paint, I bring beauty to where there was only emptiness. In short, pretty much everything. Restoring the murals and the banquet hall, a few new shields for the castle garrison, and mostly decorating parchments. My opus magnum still awaits me. Only time will tell what that will be, but hopefully it will reward my years of toil.
All right. So what exactly happened to you? And try to make it clear.
They nearly shot me, then beat me up, and finally tied me to a tree. That's what happened.
You know what? Tell me the whole story nicely from the beginning.
Actually, this whole day got off to a bad start. I went for a walk to Slatigo. The scenery there is lovely, and I needed to clear my head a bit. But imagine, an arrow almost hit me. These two fellows had set up an archery range among the trees, but they somehow failed to notice they were next to the road. By way of apology, they invited me over, gave me a bit of wine to calm my nerves, and one of them offered to play dice. But he seemed to win suspiciously often, if you get what I mean.
He was a cheat, eh?
Mm-hmm. I noticed he was secretly turning the dice, and naturally, I got angry. But instead of apologizing, he started shouting at me, and his mate whacked me over the head with a stick. And then I woke up here.
Where exactly did all this happen?
Like I said, at the crossroads north of Slatigo. Those two had set up camp among the trees, right next to the path.
Well, you're pretty lucky you survived at all.
Luck had nothing to do with it. It's all thanks to you, my friend.
Don't mention it. I was happy to help you.
Really? Then maybe you could help me one more time. It certainly wouldn't be for free.
I don't mean to offend you, but do you even have anything to reward me with?
I understand that right now. I don't exactly look like the picture of trustworthiness. But you can believe one thing. I never leave a debt unpaid. To anyone.
And what exactly am I supposed to help you with?
Leaving me here for the wolves apparently wasn't enough for those two. They robbed me as well. Just look around.
Can you even tell if something's missing in this mess?
Yes, my dice, and especially my set of brushes. I could live without the dice, but I can't paint with chicken feathers.
All right, I'll help you. But I won't do it for free.
I wouldn't ask that of you, my friend.
All right. I'll make damn sure those two give everything back.
Thank you so much. But if I may ask, try to persuade them by words, not by the sword.
Don't worry. I'm no bandit or a killer.
Then I was damned lucky that it was you who turned up. There are plenty of killers around these parts.
All right, then. I'll go and look around for your thieves.
Thank you. I'll head back to the castle for now and think of a way to repay you for all of this. You'll find me in the loft, in the tower called the Crone. But first, I'll tidy up here a bit, and most importantly, finally have a sit-down. You know, I was standing tied to that tree for quite a while, and these legs of mine aren't the youngest anymore.
So, I was completely wrong about this guy. He speaks very vaguely, as Henry said. I like that, though. This world is full of too many people that like to just blabber on. A sketchy situation. Alright, I'm gonna head to Troskowitz, sell some books that I have, and then find these bandits. Just out of curiosity, I want to check out the trophies. Doesn't matter right now. I still haven't finished the main game's quest. I shouldn't be worrying about that. What I do know is I have to poop. Just thought everybody should know that. And that isn't the... Okay.
Worried about the price? Well, you see? Thank you. Come
You
again,
see?
Henry.
I got a lot of stuff I can sell. Well, not a lot, but some. I suppose I should
Here,
get you some
Mutt.
food too. You haven't anything to eat in a while, Mutt, have you? What do I have on my horse? I don't think I have anything to sell, but... Get the check. Drunk on duty.
He mostly just complained. He said he'd go and see the bailiff and something about natural rights.
Aw. I want to pet you.
If I may be so bold.
Guten Tag, mein Freund. Komm
Something
herein.
about that cat just looks so weird. Somebody come get us, dancing like a stripper.
Worried about the price?
Das könnte... Ja, das ist gut. Finally a good price. Danke. Das war ein gutes Geschäft, mein Herr.
Why does everybody hate when I whistle so much? Just trying to get my horse. You got yourself a bit stuck there, huh, buddy? Oh, you actually got out. Why are you liking more than pebbles? God rest her soul. Even though she's not dead, I don't know why I'm saying that. Where is she? Okay, I think I know how to get there. this a spot that I could wash my... I guess it won't hurt to go buy some soap so I can wash it. Then again, I don't really... I'm an indecisive bastard, what can I say?
Go!
I believe it will be this way. Yep, in between these roads. He wants me to do it without violence, which I can't promise anything about that.
At least that lunatic is gone. And watch out, someone's here.
Hey there, stranger. Come and join us, if you mean no harm. There's...
Greetings, my friend.
What are you doing here?
Right here? Oh, me and Clovis have a sort of temporary home here. I'm Ura Hawkeye. And you are?
Henry of Skalitz.
Hey, Henry, have you ever tried popinjay shooting? If you've got your own bow and a few groschen, we can start any time.
Does the name Voiter mean anything to you? Master Voiter?
No. Who's that supposed to be?
The painter you left tied up at the edge of the forest under a Trotsky.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Don't worry. I'm not here to punish anyone. We just need to talk about his things.
All right. Fine. Ask whatever you want.
Why did you beat up Voiter like that?
Well, it was mostly Clovis, although I nearly hit him with an arrow first.
I heard that part already. What happened next?
Well, we brought him here, but then he started saying all this strange shit. He had a skull with him, like a real human skull. He wouldn't let go of it. And I honestly couldn't tell if he was talking to us or to it. So I asked him what he was up to. And he says this skull sees things he can't see and tells him stuff.
Did it also tell him that you cheat at dice?
What? We don't cheat. Never.
Voiter said otherwise. He saw you flipping the dice, you argued, and then he ended up robbed and tied to a tree.
Oh, he had it coming too. But it wasn't about the dice. He got it in the gob because of what he was saying. Like, it said I looked like some captain from Colleen who sired a lot of bastards. So I might be his son. And it's true I'm from Colleen, and I never knew my pa. Only the captain's brother, he said, is hunting down those bastards and killing them so they can't claim any inheritance rights.
And you believed him?
It was really convincing, I'm telling you. When that fella talked about all them murders, I felt like the Grim Reaper was breathing down my neck. He would have told me more. But then Clovis hit him with that stick, because he saw how shaken I was. And you know the rest.
That's quite the tale, but you could have kept it to yourself. Voiter told me what really happened. You played dice with him, and when he caught you cheating, you beat him up and robbed him.
Horse shit, I'm telling you, it's all that bloke's fault. Not a bloke, more like some kind of warlock.
Did it not occur to you that something could happen to that man if you left him tied up somewhere?
I told Clovis that, but he said someone would definitely find him and set him free eventually. That's how it was, innit? You found him, and he's all right?
He's fine, but it was a close call. He nearly got devoured by wolves. Luckily, I happened to be passing by.
Phew. He was weird, sure, but he didn't deserve that.
Where'd you have the loot?
What loot?
Don't lie. You took Voighter's brushes and some nice dice. Or is there something else missing?
Well, I've got some brushes here, and Clovis has a few new dice, yeah. But that's it, nothing else.
You know what? Hand over the brushes, and I'll leave.
Look, I'd love to, but, how can I put it? This whole thing stinks. How do I even know you really know the painter? Maybe you're just here to rob us of what we honestly...
Honestly stole?
Doesn't matter anymore. The brushes are mine, and that's that.
Look, you've already run into Voighter once, and you're still clearly shitting yourself from it. And now imagine what he'll do when I tell him you won't return his stuff.
If he cries into his pillow over them brushes at night, I'm sorry. But I'm just not handing them over to you that easily.
What use would paintbrushes even be to the likes of you? You just like to show off with that bow, don't you? And then secretly scribble lewd pictures?
Fine. Let's settle it with a shooting match. I'll wager the brushes, you put up a nice pile of groschen, and the winner takes all.
Damn. I don't have a bow on me.
Well, get one yourself. I ain't lending you one. See you later, my friend.
Show me.
You're that bastard that's knocking... Ah!
Ah! Ah!
I yield! Man! I surrender. Let me go!
If I were you, I'd forget what I saw, pal. I could get pissed off. And then nobody's safe from my blade.
Hang on. Leave me alone. We'll forget about it. Guards!
I told you, I'm fine. Do you think I can't tell?
Watch out. Someone's here.
Who are you, then?
Clovis. They call me Four-Leaf Clovis on account of my luck. Why do you ask?
Do you remember the painter, Voighter? I'm here for his things.
What? I don't know no Voighter, let alone no painter.
Really? I found him tied to a tree under a Trotsky. He said you took his brushes. And... some dice?
That's a nice story, but I'm telling you, I ain't got no idea what you're talking about.
If I were you, I'd remember quickly. Right now, Voighter is willing to let it slide. But if I come back empty-handed, he might want to handle it the hard way.
All right, all right. Clearly that blow to the head wasn't enough of a warning for him. But if I was you, I'd give that loudmouth a few more knocks. It won't hurt him now.
What really happened between you and him?
Well, Urim mistook him for a deer. Shame he missed.
And then?
He was a bit shaken, so we invited him over here, Only that crackpot started spouting all kinds of weird nonsense. And then there's that skull of his. Tell me, who in their right mind carries a human skull around? Well, you know how it ended. He got a beating and ended up by the tree, where you found him.
Wait.
Well, he was lying to you. Now you see what kind of a fucker he is.
Or maybe you're the one lying to me.
Then I wouldn't have admitted we hit him over the head with a stick, would I? I'm telling you, there's something off about that fella. He was telling Yura that someone's going to murder him or something. And get this, he claimed his skull told him so. If I was you, I'd watch out for him.
Didn't occur to you he could have died tied to that tree? You'd have a murder on your hands.
Oh, don't exaggerate. We dragged him all that way on purpose so he'd be clearly visible from the castle. He was perfectly fine when you found him, wasn't he?
I suppose. But apart from me, he was also found by a couple of wolves. If I hadn't been there, he'd be painting all the saints in heaven now.
See? That rascal's got some luck. Must be the devil helping him, mark my words.
Where are the painter's things?
We divvied them up. I was in need of some new dice. Yura wanted the skull, but I talked him into taking the brushes instead. And a good thing, too. I never want to see that grinning monstrosity again.
Can I take those dice?
Hang on! Just like that? Do you even know what I had to do to get them?
Whack someone over the head with a stick?
Exactly. So, what will you give me for them?
How about we play for them? Dice acquired by unfair means only bring bad luck anyway. But you probably know that best of all.
All right, fine. At least I know you won't cheat. We each play with our own dice, and the winner takes the unlucky ones.
I'll check how much I have on me. Here am I, groschen? Let's do this.
I'm seriously curious about you, lad. Greetings to you. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know. That'll do me. Roll. My God. By thunder! If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I'd say there's some devilry at play.
No devilry here. Just a sign that you should hand over those dice to me. Maybe then your luck will come back.
Here you go. May the painter choke on them.
Show me.
Did I imagine it? I must be mad. Fucker!
Can't say I feel very bad. They're robbers themselves, so.
What a cheap
Back to this bullshit. Everyone making fun of my horse.
good for nothing. A criminal and a
Whoa.
Have we decided where we're moving to? We've been here a bit too... Huh? Did I imagine?
Crap.
I don't have a bar, and you won't let me yours. Right! I tried the easy way. Now it's time for the hard way. Now I'll show you! One of those fancy moves. You won't be
I won't let you die, buddy.
Why are you showing that off? Pathetic. Christ, that stings. At least it stopped the bleeding.
More of them.
Good. You off. Help! Somebody help me! Somebody please!
Oh no, it's gonna get him.
I'm all yours. Yeah, whack that!
Not surrendering after he killed an innocent man. Yeah, you definitely killed him. Sorry, buddy, I tried to help. You're not gonna need this anymore, though, so I might as well take it off you, right? My condolences. I'm very sorry. Thank you again. What do you have for me, buddy buddy? Your sacrifice will not be in vain. Good man. I can see the future, 'cause I repeat the same old routine. I know which way to go. I just want to check if old Waldemir is going to be waiting for me. Oh, nope. I have one more interaction with... the heck? Oh my god. They need to fix horse riding, man. Some people don't want to fucking have it, game and speak. I get mad, I can't talk. Some people don't want to just hold in X and have the horse do everything for them. I'd actually like to ride myself, but it's so snappy and awkward riding it without it. I used to think they did it on purpose when you're a beginner rider, but nah. I'm like level 20 now, or at least in horse mastery. Still, unless I'm holding the stick straight somewhere, it goes all over the place just the slightest turn.
Go.
Now I gotta make the big decision. Do I want to portray Miller Krezel, or do I want to see how this turns out if I don't? I don't know. I guess it'll be kind of pointless to betray him after all I've done. Then again, easy groschen if I do.
Quick.
Plus, as far as I know, actually, besides the one guy in the Nomad camp, I won't have anybody else to sell my stolen goods to, which I have plenty of right now. Yeah, I guess I'll let him go again. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of planned to get him killed this playthrough, but I can't bring myself to do it. It may be annoying, but he hasn't done anything to earn death. Maybe he has, but he hasn't done anything that I haven't done. It's the better way to word it.
Quick.
Crap. Alright.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Very well. You see?
I knew we'd make a deal.
Jesus Christ be praised. Good day to... I'm sorry!
Christ.
Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, I'm gonna clean up first. That's what I want to do. Out of my way.
Sorry!
All right, go.
I can dry pears. Yeah, I can dry any fruit now that I think about it. Let's do my annual little check. Oh, nice. Aw. Just once.
I'm all done it. Greetings.
I really have to poop.
like this couldn't have cost more than 10. And a stale loaf of bread.
I have the book for you.
Well, I must admit, I haven't had an apprentice this handy in a long time. Zinnik has nothing on you.
I didn't even look inside.
You had a treasure like this in your hands, and you weren't even curious to have a peek? Well, I suppose it's not for everyone. I'll have a look for myself. This really is something. But why is it all covered in shit, for fuck's sake?
But the essence of life from the skies didn't bother you, and now you're squeamish.
Oh, refining saltpeter. Boil wine and alum. Grind. Of course, it makes sense. I'll study the rest on the way. Well, the last chapter of our story of knowledge awaits us. The grand finale.
So what now? Do you have another job for me?
Charcoal. Sulfur from Hermes Trismegistos. Saltpeter from the carcass pit. As long as Black Bertolt didn't make any mistakes in his calculations, we have everything.
What Bertold? Oh, God damn it, Kraser, what's going on here? I'm tired of flying back and forth like a rag on a stick. I won't be led around by the nose. Will you finally tell me what's going on?
Believe it or not, all this secrecy had its reasons. But now I don't have to hide anything from you. It's time. We'll meet with the others in the lair, and there you'll learn the whole truth. You go ahead. I'm going to get a few things ready here.
All right, then. I hope you keep your word this time.
Yeah, I suppose I won't get him arrested and hung. He's a secretive asshole that treats me like a fool, but I can't betray him and feel good about it. Okay, that guy just insulted me. Never mind, I'm gonna go do it. Sorry.
Quick!
Oh shit, I think I'm going the wrong way. Am I? She's walking away. Who is that? She's just... I don't know what she's doing.
Quick!
Just out of curiosity, I want to know what my speech is at. Shit, wrong button. Would have thought it progressed more than that. Oh, come on. Maybe I was wrong about you. Pebbles would do no such thing. Does he have a perk point? No, no. I'm being blind.
Go! What'll happen now?
Our last supper, with only one but very filling course, awaits us.
Crazel, please. For once, just once, tell me what's actually going on.
And rob myself of enjoying your blissful ignorance? Not a chance. Tell me yourself, what do you think is going to happen?
Well, hopefully I'll finally find out what the point of all this was.
Or not. Until you try another dose of niter.
I wouldn't do that to him. Not today. Bonnie will start today. At least I'll finally see if she understood my teachings. Bonnie?
First of all, I'd like to thank you on behalf of the whole gang for all the work you've done. We could never have finished the job without you. We found 2 new partners, you and Monarch here. It's good to have someone to rely on. So, it's time we started being honest with you, so you can finally learn the whole truth.
Not yet. Let's pull up that uppity bastard's leg a bit longer. That's the fun part.
One more word, Zinek, and you'll get one on the nose.
Calm down, friend. I'm just kidding. Tell him then, Bonnie.
This whole time, you've been collecting ingredients and clues for us. But, so you wouldn't go nosing around, we always told you it was for something different than it actually was.
The miller here calls it tackets.
Tactics, you idiot. And everything worked out according to plan. So today we're finally close to our great success. With the help of Hermes Trismegistos and his successors, we'll finally complete the dream of all alchemists. Our magnum opus.
Exactly, Bonnie.
Magnum opus. The great work of alchemy. You're trying to make the Philosopher's Stone.
I see you've learned something after all. But no, the Philosopher's Stone isn't our goal.
Let's see then, Henry. What is it you think we're making here?
Some kind of weapon?
Well, Henry's not too far from the truth after all, don't you think? Actually, he's pretty spot on. Although weapons were our last order of business. Let's start at the beginning. My father was a miller as well, but I was never much interested in the trade. Even as a young boy, I loved running around Lower Samine and investigating everything living and dead. And I had a lot of questions about everything. Then my mother, God rest her soul, decided it'd be best for me to go to study in Prague. As soon as I grew up and gained a bit of sense, I packed my bags and left.
So you went to a university in Prague? The son of a miller?
Why not? My father worked his arse off, and he had the coin for it, miller or not. I met a lot of remarkable people at the university, and my thirst for knowledge kept growing. But in the end, it only took a year of all that pretentious, scholarly blathering and hypocritical nonsense for me to realize I wouldn't learn anything proper there. Most of the students and masters are just a bunch of dogmatic fools. They have their own truth, and those who want to know more or ask the wrong questions fall into disfavor, as was my case.
So they kicked you out?
I didn't give them the pleasure. I left myself. The most important science is not subject to any religious dogma. And, of course, it's not taught at any university. The art of combination and dissolution. The key to understanding the very nature of the world. There's only one queen of science. Alchemy. I returned to the mill in Lower Samine and started a new life.
What did your parents say when you returned from your studies?
My mother had already passed away. I knew you'd be back. And he sent me the whole sacks of flour. I think in the end he was glad to have someone to take over the mill from him. From then on, alchemy became my true passion. I brought a few important books from Prague. I started with the most difficult thing. I tried to create gold.
That was pretty daring of you.
As you might expect, it didn't work. But after a few tries, I managed to create something entirely different. Once I tried mixing sulfur, charcoal, and saltpeter. I had a candle burning next to me. A gust of wind scattered the mixture, and all of a sudden, bang! I almost shit myself, I tell you. But then I realized I'd unwittingly created a miracle. Explosive black powder.
So I was right. You're making weapons.
No, it's about much more than that. We're all in on it now.
I couldn't continue my experiments on my own. Bonnie and Zinnik did a few little jobs for me.
So he initiated us.
But we just still didn't know how to do it right and not blow ourselves up in the process.
And we used up a huge amount of saltpeter and sulfur.
By the way, the manuscript from that Hermes Trismegistos was our shopping list and price list for material from Kuttenberg.
Only we didn't know correct proportions. I looked up a few of my former fellow students and brought it up with them. And we found out that before us, some monk had already made the discovery.
Some fella called Black Bertold. And that he even started writing a book called
Feuerwerkbuch.
We couldn't believe our luck when we found out there's a copy of it right here at Trotsky.
And you know the rest.
It's a discovery that will change history. In the right hands, it can make miracles happen. All it takes is a spark, and a storm of fire will sweep away the old world order. It will wipe out stupidity and ignorance, once and for all.
And what will happen now?
As I said, we're about to have our last supper on our journey to satisfy our hunger for knowledge. A feast of smoke and fire. Black Bertold never finished his book, because he never had enough ingredients for his last great experiment. But now, thanks to you, we do. We can finally finish Bertold's work and finish his book. We'll see with our own eyes what a barrel of black powder can do. I hope you're as excited as I am.
I've heard enough. Now I want to see that with my own eyes.
Let's do it then. Bonnie, is everything ready?
Indeed it is. We can get started. Long live the beautiful new world.
Looks like it ain't working.
I'd say it works just fine.
This will change history.
What? I can't hear a thing. But I'd say it works just fine.
proportions right, you won't fuck it up.
I might actually listen to you if my ears ever stop ringing.
Crazel?
Shoes didn't catch immediately.
I told you there's no need to dip it in resin and wax. Better to use rushes, boiled in wine.
Very well, if you say so. We'll try rushes next time.
I'd also like to take a look at that book, Crazel.
In due time, Piney. In due time.
You really led me on about the gunpowder magazine, didn't you? A golem made of dough, souls inside saltpeter, the secrets of light and shadow. That was all just empty talk, wasn't it?
Not exactly. It's all based on the real philosophy of the Jewish Kabbalah. I studied the writings of Bonaventura and Dietrich von Freiberg, but it was never in my interest to put their theories into practice. But they worked brilliantly as a cover-up, don't you think?
I reckon I played the fool well, if you thought I was falling for your delusions all along. I worked for Conrad Keyser himself, just so you know, and he never tried anything like that on me.
Keyser? Fancy that. Next time I'll play it safe and stick to the classics like Thomas Aquinas.
So for the last time, Crazel, what now?
I'll do what I promised, and what will most likely be my fate. I'm going to gather together all the knowledge I've acquired and finish Black Berthold's book. I'll finish his opus.
Uh-huh. And what about me?
That's up to you, Henry. You're a free man. Samine has no hold over you, and never did. You know, the inevitability of God's plan takes no interest in people like you and me. We'll always be little people, beneath it all.
That sounds somehow hopeful in a peculiar way, I'd say. Now I'm even happier about the great thing we've accomplished here.
The ideal conclusion, I'd say. Maybe it's time to carry sacks at a different mill. But if you're still interested in learning a bit more, drawing from the well of alchemical knowledge...
I know where to find you.
Indeed. See you soon, my friend.
Black powder? Well now.
You didn't expect that, eh?
I'm not so stupid that I wouldn't realise you're not just milling wheat here.
Bollocks! But it is true, you did guess right that we was making weapons. Anyways, I hope the miller gives us a bit of extra coin now things has finally worked out.
In the worst case, you can go back to licking the walls of pigsties.
But next time you'll be coming with me. Take care, friend.
I'd like to learn something.
What are you interested in?
I'd like to learn how to not cause a stir in a crowd.
All right, I'll show you something, but you need time for it.
Go!
I wouldn't want that mirror if someone gave it to me for free. Greetings.
Well, are you still fighting?
Of course.
What about one more fight?
I don't have anything not so...
I do.
Say your... Not so hard, you'll cripple me.
I feel quite hungry!
You fight like a little girl. Fucking hell! Christ! Hey, fuck that! Alright, so you won.
Thanks for the fight.
You can shove your thanks up your ass. Here, it's...
Come on, lad. Take a bath. You stink like a pig.
Are you still fighting some?
Sure.
Well,
Damn. But don't forget...
here's the...
That's... Specs.
No, you don't!
Bam! There you go. Come closer. Come closer.
You really kicked my ass.
You alright?
It's nothing compared to a beating from Vera. Here, your winnings. You earned it.
God be with you.
Same to you.
Jesus Christ be praised.
So how's it going?
Good. Not really.
Are you still organised?
Aye. Do you want to join?
Come on.
All right.
Here's the...
Good. Aye. Farewell.
No mercy!
I'll pull your...
Oh, Christ! Shit! Fucking
There's no escape!
You'll be shitting out your own teeth when I'm done with you! Shit!
I feel quite hungry!
You'll be shitting out your own teeth when I'm done with you!
Oh, say, Henry. You battered me pretty good. Here's your money. Enjoy it.
To you as well.
I want to try...
Sure. No dallying, all right? I've got things to do today, and not a lot of time for you.
I'm sorry.
Christ, pardon me.
going to bake bread today?
If you're going out in public,
silly
take
doggy.
a bath first.
Piss off.
Are you serious?
Look what I have for you.
Quick!
Whoa, whoa.
Quick!
I believe in God, the Father Almighty, creator of heaven and earth, and in Jesus Christ, his only Son, our Lord, who was conceived by the Holy Spirit and born of the Virgin Mary. He suffered under Pontius Pilate, was crucified, died, and was buried. He descended into hell. On the third day he rose again. He ascended into heaven and is seated at the right hand of God the Father Almighty. He will come again to judge the living and the dead. I believe in the Holy Spirit, the Holy Catholic Church, the communion of saints, the forgiveness of sins, the resurrection of the body, and life everlasting. Amen.
You may say that God created Adam and all men in his
Go!
image.
Great. Quick. Go!
Quick!
Jesus Christ be praised.
Good to see you, friend.
How's your husband? Is he better?
He's over the worst, thank God.
Good to hear. He looked like he had one foot in the grave not long ago.
Aye, but now it's like he's been left
Slowly.
on the leash.
Nice and slow. Can we fight?
What would you prefer? A practice fight? Or a real one?
I want real weapons, not wooden ones.
How many opponents do you want?
You'll be enough.
If you say so. On guard!
Ah!
Fuck that! Got him! I'm wounded! Fuck that! No, you don't! Tufo! Tufo!
I heard you're in need of money. Isn't it a bit early for that? It's ages till St. Wencer's last day, and they don't collect time before.
I promised myself I wouldn't leave it till the last day. So, have you got any ideas?
Tufo! Fuck that! Fucking hell! No, you don't!
I surrender. But don't let it go to your head. I'll even the score next time.
We'll see about that.
I'm done for today. I reckon I'll be bloody sore tomorrow.
Did you hear about what happened at the big wheel?
At the mill?
Yeah, the place where the Zhehorovka stream.
What then?
word about the price.
Well, I suppose we... Aye, you'll convince me with that price. Excellent. You made a fine purchase.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Very well. Aye, you'll convince me with that price.
Thank you, sir. And come again.
That's one sharp blade. Here, mutt.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you.
I came to tell you I managed to find Nickvard.
Where did that madman wander off to this time?
He's dead. I found him lying below the privy outside Trotsky Castle. Poisoned, exhausted, or both. Hard to say.
My God, Nick, you fool! Did you report it to the Chamberlain?
Not yet.
Once I get over it, I'll go to him. But if you were faster, I'd be grateful. So Nick Vard isn't left lying there. What about that book?
With regard to that book...
You know what? I couldn't care less about that blasted book. That cursed tome. I'll actually be glad if I never get my hands on it. Forgive me.
I'm sorry.
Christ, pardon me.
What's that? Excuse me.
My word. This is a nice workshop. I've never seen one quite like it.
It's very modest. But if you're interested in the craft, feel free to look around. Just be careful not to get paint on yourself, or tread on a cat's tail.
You have cats here?
I'd say it's more like the cats here have me. They've been living in the loft since long before I got here. But I've got 3 of my own at home in Kuttenberg, Adela, Agnes, and Daniela.
I've got the stuff they stole from you.
You must have been sent by God himself. Thank you.
It's nothing. But tell me this. What kind of trick were you playing on me? I asked those 2 what happened, and they said it was you who started the argument.
Me?
They said you suddenly started acting really strange. What actually happened?
Nothing. If I did anything odd, it was only after they hit me on the head.
Are you sure? Those 2 seem pretty shaken up.
And I nearly got eaten by wolves and have a lump on my head. Can we agree it's my word against theirs?
You didn't provoke them? I talked to both of them for quite a while, and they both said the same thing. If they were lying, I'd know.
Fine. I didn't tell you the whole truth. Even before I almost became a practice target, I wasn't in the best frame of mind. Maybe I started telling them something their empty heads couldn't understand, and they took it out on me. But can we finally stop going into this over and over? Tell me, how did things end with those 2? Did you settle things peacefully?
Yes. Both of them are alive and well.
I'm glad to hear that. Thanks again for your help. And don't think I'm going to express my gratitude only in words. I promised you a reward, and you'll get it. Here, take these dice of mine. They've brought me nothing but trouble. And to be honest, I wanted them back just so I could give them to you. And not just them. You know what? I'll paint something on your shield. Judging by the look of you, that could be a very useful reward.
What do you mean?
You may have the face of a village lad, but you're a warrior. Even my painted skull can see that. And it's got no eyes.
That's a really nice reward. Thank you.
If you want, we can get started right away. What do you say?
Why are you painting here in Trotsky, of all places?
Because I can. An artist goes where the work is. They don't get to choose. One day you're decorating a cathedral, the next you're illustrating letters.
I thought monks in monasteries did that kind of work.
And you'd be right. Well, mostly. A monk will illustrate a book for you, but nobles and clerks are more interested in letters and contracts. Every year they have stacks of them written, and they all have to be nicely decorated.
How much do they pay you here?
Not enough, friend. Definitely not enough to make up for all the trouble this job gives me.
It's intricate work, isn't it? I saw a workshop in a monastery once where monks copied and illustrated books, and they didn't look too happy doing it.
And they don't even create anything themselves. They just follow patterns. But someone like me has to think 3 times about where the first stroke of the brush will go before even starting. In short, you need a subject, and it's out there somewhere.
I don't know. Your little walks don't usually end well. Can't you just paint here? Nice and quiet.
Of course, I could sit on my arse and paint only what the lords tell me to. But I work differently than other painters. I've got much higher ambitions.
I'm curious what you'll paint on that shield. What can I choose from?
Whatever you like that my paints and skills suffice for. First, tell me if you want an open ground, or if you'd like the shield halved, or quartered, or maybe have chevrons. Then we'll decide together on the colours of the individual parts. And to finish it, I can even paint some figure there, like Lord von Berghoff has his winged fish. Watch out, though. It won't make a noble like him out of you. And if it turns out you don't like it, we can always start again.
Can you paint a shield for me?
By all means. What shield is it to be? Maybe next time.
Purchase, good sir.
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything then, eh?
Rain again.
No, Mom. Numbers a bit, but not letters. You can help me then. I need to take a letter.
Can you paint a shield for me?
By all means. What shield is it to be? A knightly one. Good choice. It turned out well, didn't it?
Do you still need help with something?
Do you feel like you haven't done enough yet?
I simply like being useful. That's all.
Really? There aren't many people like that. Tell me, Henry, do you believe in signs?
I would say so. I believe in them.
So do I. And I think that the fact you found me and saved me was no coincidence. We were meant to meet.
Why do you think so?
Call it vanity if you want, but I've spent my whole life yearning to create something truly great and meaningful. Something that would remain after I'm gone, so that even 100 years from now, people would know that someone named Voiter lived here.
I don't know. I don't know many painters by name.
No? What about Master Theodoric of Prague? Or Giotto of Florence? And surely you've heard of the works of the Parlour Workshop.
Well, all of those are more like exceptions, aren't they?
And that's exactly what I want to change. Believe me, One truly exceptional painting would be enough to make me one of the greats. And here in the Trotsky region, they say there's a place that could serve as my inspiration. Unfortunately, no one really remembers where it is, but you have already proven yourself to be quite skilled at finding lost things. Maybe that's why fate brought us together, to help me with my life's work.
It really doesn't just sound like a coincidence. What kind of place are you looking for?
Well, I hope you won't think I'm a heretic, but I'm curious what people believed in before they'd heard the word of the Lord. What did they think would happen after death? And where did they worship their idols? And they say that such a place can still be found in this region, a shrine where the pagan god Velez was worshipped in ancient times. Have you heard of him?
Unfortunately not. Our parish priest in the village only ever talked about one god. The true one.
Velez is said to be the ruler of the underworld and protector of cattle. He looks like an ordinary man, but he's got horns on his head, so people sometimes mistake him for the devil. So, what do you say? Will you help me find his shrine?
Why are you interested in things like this? You're not... you know...
A pagan? A madman? Or perhaps the devil himself? Who knows?
Very droll. I don't know. It all sounds like blasphemy to me.
Nonsense. This is common in art. Take a closer look sometime at paintings of saints. There's always a few hidden symbols or references to old gods in them. And did you know that some churches even stand on the sites where pagan shrines used to be? That can't just be a coincidence.
How do you even know that such a place exists here?
It told me. That is, I heard about it from the locals. Around Trotsky, there are still plenty of pagan sites. Maybe you've noticed them too, have you? Not that I'd think anyone still prays at them, but they're here.
All right, I'll help you. What do you need me to do?
Go to Vidlak Pond, north of Takov, and talk to the old woman who lives there. You'll find the place easily. They tan hides there, so you'll smell it from miles away. The woman's name is Kvietoslava. She should know something about the shrine.
Are you sure the old woman knows anything about the shrine or Velez?
Absolutely. I've walked around Vidlak myself. There's a place on the hill above the pond that's called the Witch's Grove. I thought I'd find the shrine there, but unfortunately not. No horned head. So I asked the fishermen and tanners down below and found this Kvietoslava. But getting anything out of her is no easy task.
Didn't she want to talk to you?
Well, she wanted to, sure. But her memory isn't what it used to be. First, she mistook me for her husband. Then her grandmother. Then she tried to feed me garlic soup. And finally, sent me off into some swamp.
Where did you say I could find this Kvietoslava?
West of Takov, by Vidlak Pond, among the tanners. You'll know it by the stench. It nearly turned my stomach inside out.
God bless.
Good day.
Excuse me.
God bless. What would you like?
Is there any work around the castle I can help with?
Well, there's the issue with the demons.
Demons?
Quiet! I don't want to cause a panic, but yes, unfortunately. Once again, devils are wreaking havoc at Trotsky.
You mean horned ones? From hell?
Do you know any other kind? I'm preoccupied with tasks from Lord von Berghoff at the moment, so I don't have time to deal with it. But I suppose you could do it? You and that friend of yours have a lot to make up for.
You want me to get involved with hell itself? At least tell me more about it.
Ah, you know the times we're living in. War, bandits. The devil took advantage of the chaos and sent his hellspawn here. The castle is built upon an ancient, though fortunately extinguished, fiery moor. It's no wonder it's so close to hell. The spawn of hell shows up here from time to time, and I want you to improve your standing with me and help me out.
Let's get to the heart of the matter. Just tell me what needs to be done.
Our cooks, Manietta and Berto, were complaining about the creatures running around their kitchens. Ossina, the castle blacksmith, was also blabbering something of the sort as well. The good news is it's only 3 people, for now. We have to act quickly to prevent the panic from spreading any further.
What did you do about it in the past? I reckon this isn't the first time you've had to deal with it.
We usually cleansed the infested places with the help of a priest or an apothecary. Except for that one year when Sir Otto himself faced Lucifer in the Maiden Tower.
Ah, of course.
In any case, you'll have to ask Manietta and Berta, or the blacksmith perhaps, where the demons are coming from. And then simply make sure to get rid of them for good. You understand? I'm sure both the scribe Erazim and Father Nicodemus will have something to say about it as well. The question is if you're up to it, or if I should call in someone braver.
I'm ready to scour the castle and try to chase those monsters away. Could you arrange for me to be able to go wherever I want in the castle, without anyone chasing me out?
Very well. You can move freely about the castle while completing this task, but don't stay any longer than necessary in otherwise forbidden areas. I'll let the guards and servants know discreetly. If anyone asks, tell them you have my permission.
You said something about a priest and an apothecary. Should I pay them a visit?
We've always used either holy water or magic water from the apothecary to get rid of those hellish creatures. Which one would you prefer?
I reckon the holy water is more likely to work against demons.
If I recall, it was blessed by the bishop himself during the Easter Vigil. I believe you can do it. Should the demons attack you, just run away. But don't make too much of a ruckus, or you cause a panic.
I hear there are demons causing trouble at the castle again.
Again? Is anyone sprinkling yet?
Me.
That's the only thing that works.
What do you think of all this?
Occasionally, I hear the servants telling stories that sound like they're taken straight out of a Cistercian penitential. Even Gregory the Great, Gregory of Tours, Caesarius of Heisterbach, or Jacobus de Vorgine all share a similar view of unholy forces. The devil, as the enemy of both God and man, makes every effort to seduce the soul onto the road to hell, and to harm people however he can. How do you imagine the forces of evil?
A pig's face, warts all over, and a nasty smell coming from its mouth. Kind of like your mum.
My mum's dead.
So's mine.
Anything else?
I'd like to learn something.
What are you interested in?
Can you tell me what's been happening in the world?
All right then, but it'll take a while.
Do you need something, Henry?
Greetings, sir.
Did you hear? Apparently there's demons in the castle.
Damn it! If they weren't before, you surely just summoned them here yourself.
What? How?
Every time you say the word demon, one shows up. Don't you know that? Some words just shouldn't be used.
You just used it yourself.
Corva, you tricked me, you blackguard.
A demon!
Stop it, you madman! I'm deadly serious. You have no idea what you're messing with. They really worked me over when I was little.
A demon!
Fine. If you really need to know, I'll tell you. I was about 5. I was sitting in the garden behind Perkstein, shouting, "Go to hell!" over the walls at anyone passing by. But doing that, I summoned a minion of hell who latched onto a carrot I unknowingly ate. I'd never been so sick in my life.
A demon!
I'm sure I swallowed him, because what came out of me the next day... I've never seen anything like it in my life. It had eyes and claws and everything. I feel sick just thinking about it.
A demon!
You're one yourself.
The Chamberlain mentioned you've seen demons at the castle.
You're damn right I did. What do you know about it?
Nothing. That's why you.
I'm sure at least half a dozen demons have taken up residence in the western courtyard. If the Chamberlain didn't tell you how dangerous this is for all of us, I'm telling you now.
Of course he told me. That's why we're trying to resolve this as quickly as possible.
I'm glad to hear it. Give those demons their due.
Tell me what you know, then.
You know the guardhouse with the little arena? In the palace below the Crone, over by the outer wall? Inside, I mean, on the ground floor. The place stinks like hell, day in and day out. It makes my head spin. I've seen things there with my own eyes I'd rather not talk about. I'd start the investigation there if I were you.
All right. I'll look into it. Let's fight.
As you wish.
I want...
How many...
One is plenty.
If you say so. On guard.
Da! Da! Ugh! Da! Da!
Get another. Go fuck yourself. You won't get me. No, you don't.
How did it go? I went to see him, but he threw me out, of course. But it was just a simple misunderstanding. Bollocks, a misunderstanding. You made a fool of your life. What am I supposed to do then? Go and see the priest.
No, you don't.
Nobody else can help you. Oh, I, priest. How could I have forgotten about him?
You won't get me. No, you don't.
Little thing. So you're insulting me too now. Like that, of course. Prayer is the only thing that can help me now.
Well, have you had enough?
Plenty.
You almost had me. Maybe you'll even win next time.
Privies for the soldiers, but not a demon in sight.
Hail Mary.
Let's talk about... How's this?
Look. Aye. Great. I'm...
Ah, you must have been wrong about those demons. The place you described to me was just a shitter.
You're right. My bad. I realised as soon as you left.
You were bored, so you made up the whole story.
Oh, come on.
I don't have time for your stupid jokes. You'd just be leading me on again.
I wouldn't dare. But suit yourself. Just don't be surprised when one of the demons comes back to bite you in the arse.
The Chamberlain said you know something about the demons haunting the castle.
Those monsters are back again. Last summer, we only heard them scratching the walls and roof with their claws. But they got a lot more bold this time. They're leaving charred marks on my wooden spoons, throwing clumps in my food, and they're constantly leaving their droppings in my kitchen.
Are you sure they're demons? I've seen a few mice here. They go wherever they want.
Only you youngsters can come up with something so stupid. You wouldn't know Lucifer if he pricked you in the forehead with his horns. I'm sure they're demons. The prosperity and peace Lord von Berghoff has brought us these last few years.
If you say so. Where should I look for them?
They're coming from the other side of the castle, below the maiden, I swear.
How should I deal with them?
Of course. Everyone knows the demons enter this world through the flames. You have to find 5 fireplaces in the palace, under the maiden, and sprinkle water on them. Be careful to sprinkle within the width of your little finger. 9 drops, 1 for every angelic choir. And every 3rd drop must be twice as big as the ones before it.
I'll take care of it. I hope I can do it exactly as you said.
And one more thing to take to heart. The spell is most effective when performed in the moonlight. But most of all, don't forget 9 drops. It was good to see you, my friend.
I hope I'm doing this right. That should do it.
Is this how they clean floors around here now?
The Lord be with you.
The Chamberlain said you know something about the demons haunting the castle.
Of course I do. But I don't know what to think anymore. I keep finding hair in my food. Someone hides my spices. My soup goes sour. And there's that awful smell.
Well, maybe it's just a stray dog or a cat. What would demons want here anyway?
The more I think about it, the more I think it really is demons. A dog can't make your soup go sour. And besides, Sometimes you hear this strange whispering around here.
Where should I start looking?
They must be coming from the other side of the castle. Under the crone.
Bertha told me the demons are likely to be coming from here, under the maiden.
Oh, of course she did. They've been messing with her head. That old crone's under their spell. I always knew it.
Let me guess. I'm going to have to go around fireplaces and sprinkle 9 drops of water on them.
9? Why 9? But you're mostly right. You have to douse the ground in front of the fireplace they're coming from. That creates a boundary demons can't cross.
All right. Where can I find the fireplaces?
That's hard to describe. Anyway, there are 5 such fireplaces on the crone side of the castle. Together they form the shape of a 5-pointed star, a pentagram.
Don't worry. I'll take care of everything. Hopefully I won't miss any of them.
If I were you, I'd do it during the night. Even the demons have to sleep sometime, don't they?
The devil never sleeps.
And the old hag rushes in where the devil fears to tread, eh? The sooner you get rid of them, the better. See you soon, my friend.
That should do it.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift. That should do it. I hope I'm doing this right.
Good to see you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Look what I have for you.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Thank you, and take care.
Back to hell with you.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
What was that shrieking?
Bloody hell.
That should do it.
I'm sorry.
That should do it. Back to hell with you.
I'm sorry.
Does the name Nick Vard Libak ring a bell?
Yes, but I haven't seen him for a long time. What about him?
Nick Vard is lying dead outside Trotsky Castle walls, where the guardhouse privies are. He apparently overestimated his strength while, on his little excursion.
Are you serious? My God. I'll send someone there immediately.
You shouldn't work so hard.
While exploring the region, I came across several graves of your men.
Ah, yes. Captain Thomas and his men were not the only ones not to return. At least we know what happened to them. Here. Something for your trouble. God be with you.
I took care of those demons. They shouldn't be a problem anymore. I didn't see or hear any of them. I reckon it was just rats.
Hopefully things will quieten down again for a while. Most importantly...
I decided to help Ossiner as well. I can still smell that stench everywhere.
He got you too, did he? He tries that prank on all the newcomers to the castle.
You knew? Why didn't you warn me?
I wouldn't want to spoil his fun.
Anyway, the job is done.
Trotsky Castle, held by Sir Otto von Berghoff, Lord of Billin, Royal Chamberlain of the Kingdom of Bohemia, Chairman of the Provincial Court, Member of the Crown Council, Magistrate of the Peace, Burgrave of Prague, thanks you.
I didn't fight Lucifer like Sir Otto, but even so, the demons should leave you alone. I'm glad I could help.
And I'm glad that all I have left to deal with this month is fixing the stairs, the sedilia, and checking all the chimneys.
You've got a lot to do.
There's always something to do at a big castle like this. Also, don't think you can continue to move freely about the castle. You are hereby stripped of that privilege. Nevertheless, since the minions of hell didn't reach the castle's coffer, nor did they cut into our profits, you deserve a reward. God be with you.
Greetings to you.
Let's fight.
What would you prefer?
I want to have...
How many opponents?
Oh, man.
All right.
Got him! I'm wounded! Tufo!
Well, have you had enough?
Let's fight.
As you wish.
I want...
How many opponents?
One is...
All right.
I'm all yours! Tufo! Fuck that! I'm all yours! No, you don't! Fucking hell!
All right.
No, you don't!
Enough. I've had enough. You are really good.
Thanks. Let's wrap it up for today, eh?
Definitely. I need an ale and a good night's sleep.
What then? Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again?
You could say that. They found them. Easy, good horse. Oh well. And get this. The Bolster says he was in the water at least a week. Judging by the state of his body. So what? But the river there has a powerful... Dead man had been floating down the river for at least a week.
Good doggy, good boy.
What a view! Nice and slow. Go! Go! Quick! Die! Quick!
Woman!
His housekeeper told me he's got a brooch at home I lost a month ago. How did it end up there?
I'd like to do something about that price.
Well, I suppose...
Do you accept?
You really won't convince me like this. Aye, you'll convince me with that price. Pleasure doing business. Take care.
Go!
Greetings, Henry. Henry, it's good to see you. Listen, would you like to stop by sometime? After all that's happened, I could really use someone to talk to.
Sure. I'll stop by when I have the time.